So this is my grill I use. I do want to buy a hot pot at some point, but I don't know, maybe over the winter. My recipe here is for seafood, tuna, but I'm going to add a couple other different items as well to make it my own. I got baby clams. Never tried them before, so it's a new one. If I'm going to like them or not, I don't know. And tuna. And egg. And I got a little bit of spam here. I use ready-made rice to speed things up. This is going to be like a rice bowl, seafood rice. It's just stirring up the egg so I can cook it. I will have a hot pot. Got the baby clams and tuna. It'll be a seafood bowl today. And I got instant rice. I like using Uncle Ben the most for my meals. I'm just going to microwave other stuff. And a few other things will go in. A few sauces here and there. Maybe some cheese whiz. And maybe some spam will go in there. The only thing I learned the most is not to waste any food, so the most important part of the prison cooking. And this one is sort of similar to the prison style cooking. I'm at home, so you can add a few extra things here and there, like lettuce, tomatoes. But you need to keep it very similar to the items you could buy on commissary in prison, if ever, and end up at that point. You need to have some kind of cooktop item hooked up, or a hot pot. So that could be only two options. But at home you got a few more options, but mostly you have to use a stove. So eggs are pretty much done now. Okay, so the tuna, baby clams, mayonnaise, so all this will get mixed, and I'll microwave it again because of the rice. I should microwave the rice separate, just in case this is cooked rice. So I'll be fine with that. I'll put in bell peppers and onions and a few other things in there, pickle and all that, maybe a jalapeno. About a tablespoon of mayonnaise went into it. This is the base. Should be enough for 2 days. So I might eat half of it today for a meal, and I'll save the other half for another day. So it's not all for one day, but it's all for like a dinner. This is the seafood rice bowl. Spam, I'm not going to put some spam in there as well. That's the main part. I learned not to waste any food. A little bit of cheese whiz will go in. Okay, so a few bell peppers went in. Chop them up a little bit smaller. This from every time I make a meal, that's how I learned. I add onion and bell pepper into it. Thanks for watching. A few more things will go in. Okay, a few more things went in there. A little bit of bell pepper, a little bit of fresh pickle. If you have the prison pickle, then that only means one thing. You're actually in prison, so if you ever end up there, you get yourself a meal. If you don't like tuna, then you're not going to eat. Better get used to it. Honey, put the honey in there as well. And a little bit of honey is gone in. So, problem with the honey, I don't buy it in a big jar because it gets pretty hard. This is already hard It was liquid when I bought it, and now the problem with honey, it dries up. It's still usable, but and I used half a bag of the rice with the salt. And prison system, from what I know, they get everything in packets. They don't get things in cans. Like if you're out, you have a can opener. But in the prison system, everything you get is going to be in these kind of packets. So that's from what I know. But this is a recipe you can make. One thing I can probably add is hot sauce, a little bit of hot sauce, or a jalapeno. Few drops here and there, and this is the whole base of the meal. Final product. I'll microwave it maybe. Should have microwaved it before the pickle, but it should be okay. Last but not least, I put in some pork rinds, and maybe a little bit of fish sauce. Whatever sauces you have on hand, they don't have to be exact the same ones in the prison system. Will be different, of course. Everything's going to be different at that point if you're actually in the system. But if you're at home, you can make it like this, and it's going to be a good backup meal when you don't feel like cooking. A lot went in there, so hopefully someone will give it a try. Thanks for watching. Prison's seafood bowl made at home.